Hey friends, are you trying to survive the holidays after the discovery of infidelity or divorce? Or you're going through a divorce? I have some helpful hints and tips of what you can do to not just survive the holidays, but thrive. I am Evie of Happily Even After. I help people every day to walk out their journey of a life they didn't plan to be in from infidelity or divorce and know how to live happily even after that pain and trauma. And I know the holidays are supposed to be the happiest time of year, right? But for some people, they're not, because you may be going through a divorce. This may be your first time that you're divorced. And so I want to encourage you, because here you are. This is your new life. You're here. And now the only way to go, best way to go, is forward. So I have 3 helpful hints and tips of things that you can do to not just survive the holidays, but thrive through the holidays. If you haven't heard me before, I did live through years of infidelity with my husband being unfaithful. And yes, I stayed, thought I could make it work. I divorced him, and shortly after I divorced him, very, very shortly after I divorced him, my 3rd son was diagnosed with cancer. And so because we were so close out of the divorce, we stayed doing like we had always done. We didn't divide our family. We didn't, you go here and we go here and separate the kids and everything. We just kept functioning as a family. We didn't live together. He had lived somewhere else for a while. And but we just stayed functioning as a family. And the reason I say that is because the first holiday after my son passed away in 2018, the first holiday after he passed away was also the first holiday I experienced as a divorced person. And so it was what it was. The death of my child overshadowed everything. But I've been there, friend. I've been to where, like, you don't want to celebrate the holidays because it's not what it was. Your happily ever after doesn't exist anymore. Well, I have good news for you. That happily ever after of that marriage may not exist anymore, but the good news is you're starting over, you're starting fresh, and you can create the holidays like you want them. I'll tell you, on my first holiday after my son passed away, and not as a couple, so completely everything was turned upside down, I took my other 2 sons and we went to Guatemala and we did mission work. I wanted to be in a place I'd never been, and I wanted to be around people I didn't know and do things I'd never done. And I know not everybody has that opportunity. But here's my point. I understand. And now is the time you can create new traditions, new things. So the things that I want to share with you today, the 3 things, is the first one, I want to say volunteer. There's so many benefits to this. First of all, I would encourage you to sit down and make a list of who needs help in your town or nearby. A nursing home, a hospital, a soup kitchen, a shelter. Who needs help? And make a list. And then make a list of what would you love to do? Who would you love to help if you could? And that may open up new doors that you didn't think of, maybe in a nearby town. Maybe you could drive a couple hours. I don't know what the possibilities are, but I can tell you they're endless. So the first tip I have for you is look for a way to volunteer during the holiday season. Be it on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. If that is something you need to do, check it out. The next year after I was in Guatemala, I spent just alone, just like it was another day. Woke up, work, and did, just stuff, just like it was another day. If you're in your side your house and you don't really turn on social media, it's just another day. So you can make this whatever you want to make it. And you can do whatever you want to do.